Welcome to Star Watch Now, your front row seat to all the hottest gossip, drama, and breaking news from the world of entertainment. If it's trending, shocking, or star-studded, we're covering it. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss what's coming next.
This is absolutely insane. A single jacket, just one piece of clothing, yet it has people across the internet stopping mid-scroll, zooming in, replaying clips, and asking the same question over and over again. What exactly are we looking at here? Because this is not just fashion. This is not just styling. This is something else entirely. When Wang Yibo stepped out wearing that black and gold bomber designed by Saiid Kobeisy, it did not feel like an outfit reveal. It felt like a moment, the kind of moment that quietly tells you someone has crossed into a completely different level without saying a word. Every detail, from the shimmer of gold threading to the movement of the feathers, seemed to carry intention. And the more you look, the more you realize this is not just about how it looks. It is about what it represents. Power, control, say evolution. And perhaps the most intriguing part is this. Why does this one jacket feel so different from everything else we have seen? Why does it feel like it means more? Stay with me, because once you see it, you cannot unsee it. To understand why this look has captured so much attention, we need to step back for a moment and look at the bigger picture. Wang Yibo has never been someone who relies purely on surface appeal. From the very beginning of his career, there has always been a sense of quiet discipline behind everything he does. Whether it is music, acting, dance, or even professional racing, each step has been deliberate, and that same precision is reflected in the way he approaches fashion. What we are seeing now is not a sudden transformation. It is the result of a long, carefully built evolution. In his earlier years, and his style leaned towards something more relaxed, youthful, almost effortless. Streetwear, casual silhouettes, a sense of freedom. But as his career expanded, something shifted. The choices became sharper, more intentional, more layered. He moved from simply wearing trends to shaping an identity. And this is where the Saiid Kobeisy piece becomes important. Because it is not just a jacket, it is a statement placed at exactly the right moment in his journey. Saiid Kobeisy is known for creating designs that exist somewhere between fashion and art. These are not pieces made for everyday wear. They are created to be experienced. Every stitch, every embellishment, every structural decision carries weight. The black and gold palette alone already speaks volumes. Black suggests control, mystery, depth. Gold introduces prestige, achievement, a sense of arrival. When these two elements come together, the result is not just visually striking, it feels symbolic. And then there are the details that many people might miss at first glance. The embroidery is not random decoration. It forms patterns that resemble movement, almost like wings unfolding or flames rising. There is a sense of motion even when he is standing still. The feathers along the shoulders and sleeves amplify this effect, giving the silhouette a dramatic presence that changes as he moves. It creates a visual rhythm, something that draws the eye without overwhelming it. What makes this even more fascinating is the craftsmanship behind it. Pieces like this are not mass-produced. They require hours, sometimes hundreds of hours, of meticulous handwork. Skilled artisans working thread by thread, layer by layer, ensuring that every detail aligns perfectly. This is what elevates it into the realm of haute couture. Not just clothing, but a carefully constructed piece of art designed for a specific individual at a specific moment. And yet, what truly brings it to life is not the jacket alone. It is how Wang Yibo carries it. The posture, the stillness, the controlled movements. There is a sense of ease, but also a sense of awareness. He understands the weight of what he is wearing, not just physically, but symbolically. This is what transforms the look into something more. It becomes what many in the industry refer to as a luxury performance look. A fusion of high fashion and stage presence, where the garment and the individual enhance each other. Interestingly, the styling choices around the jacket are deliberately restrained. A clean white shirt underneath, high-waisted white trousers, minimal accessories. This is not accidental. It creates contrast. It allows the jacket to remain the focal point while still maintaining balance. It shows a level of maturity in styling, an understanding that sometimes less truly is more. Another layer that adds to the intrigue is the exclusivity of such pieces. Designs like this are rarely available to the public. They are often custom-fitted, loaned for specific appearances, and then returned. This creates a sense of distance, a feeling that what we are witnessing is something temporary, almost fleeting. And that fleeting nature makes it even more captivating. Because you know it cannot be easily replicated. But perhaps the most compelling aspect of all is what this moment represents in a broader sense. This is not just about fashion appreciation. It is about recognizing a shift, a transition from one stage of a career to another. When people talk about someone becoming a global figure, it is not just about numbers or popularity. It is about presence, the ability to command attention without demanding it, the ability to communicate something powerful without speaking. And that is exactly what this look achieves. It tells a story of growth, of refinement, of confidence. It suggests that the person wearing it is no longer trying to prove anything. Instead, they are defining their own space. It is subtle but incredibly effective. It is also worth noting how moments like this influence the wider audience. After this appearance, there has been a noticeable increase in interest around black and gold combinations, embellished jackets, and more structured silhouettes. Fans begin to reinterpret the look in their own way, adapting elements that are accessible to them. This is how influence works. It does not require direct instruction. It happens naturally. What we are really witnessing here is the intersection of multiple elements coming together perfectly. Design, craftsmanship, personal image, timing. Remove any one of these, and the impact would not be the same. But when they align, the result is something that feels almost effortless, even though it is anything but, and this is why the reaction has been so strong. People are not just reacting to what they see, they are responding to what they feel. A sense of admiration, curiosity, even inspiration. Because moments like this remind us that there is always another level, another layer, another way to express who you are. So the next time you come across an image like this, take a second look, not just at the surface, but at what might be happening beneath it. Because sometimes the most powerful stories are the ones that are not immediately obvious. If you found this breakdown interesting and want to explore more stories like this, from subtle moments to major shifts in the entertainment world, make sure to subscribe to Star Watch now. We are here to uncover the details that others might overlook and bring you closer to the stories behind the spotlight. Thank you for spending your time with us today. Stay curious, stay inspired, and we will see you in the next video.